gentlemen, and welcome to the quarterfinals of the King of the Yard Tournament. My name is Arnold.
And I am Johnny Johnson.
Man, it's so great to be here with you guys. We're getting so close to the finals. Who's gonna make it? You wanna know what's first, Johnny?
Oh, I already know, goddammit.
Well,
why don't you tell the people?
You want me to tell them?
Tell them!
Well, I tell you what, it's gonna be Yankee, the difference maker, the maestro of the murder club, taking on the name factor, Nick PSOMAS.
It's gonna be a crazy matchup. What else you gotta say? A big man, an agile big man, versus a high flyer like Nick PSOMAS.
And Nick got through a big man in round one, remember, with Dante.
So did Yankee.
That's true, but...
Well, not round one, but round two. Deuce. Not Tyler Aiken ain't exactly a big man.
But Mr. Judgment is.
Mr. Judgment's huge, goddammit.
Can I show you? Let me show you this, Johnny.
This is a PG show, Arnold, goddammit.
I got another shirt,
Showing your goddamn nipples again. Nobody wants to see your damn nipples.
Don't talk about the nips.
Nobody wants to see them. They're hollow. They're hollow nipples.
Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm talking about this shirt that I bought for $25.99. I'm not actually in the club.
You got ripped off.
But I bought it. It's the Murder Club shirt. I may not like his actions, but Yankee is BYW. Okay? He is.
Yeah.
And I respect everything he's done in the ring, so that's why I purchased this shirt. Okay? It's the Murder Club's Yankee the Difference Maker versus Nick PSOMAS, who's gonna advance to the semifinals. Let's get it going.
The following contest is set for one fall.
Man, the name factor, Nick PSOMAS, picked up the win over Dante in round one, and then picked up the win over Jamal Payne. Now, in our third round, can he get through? Can he get through Yankee the Difference Maker? It's going to be an uphill battle for sure.
It wasn't pretty, but he's here. He got through both those rounds. He's definitely got an opponent that cannot be underestimated in this round.
Monstrous opponent.
I wouldn't want to be facing him. That's for sure. Johnny Johnson ain't a competitor. At least in terms of wrestling.
Yes, the biggest, the baddest, meanest man in backyard entertainment wrestling. The maestro of the Murder Club. Yankee the Difference Maker is here. We may be calling him the King of the Yard too when this all is over.
He's been leaving a path of destruction anywhere he's gone, anybody he's faced. He's just laid him to waste. Now Nick PSOMAS.
He looks thrilled to be able to be in there with Yankee.
I don't know if I'd have that same expression. I really don't.
I like the confidence though.
Let's see how long he has that smile on his face. Yankee, I don't think I ever see Yankee smile.
I have when he's torturing people.
Oh, that's right. I have seen him get smacked a couple times and smile after that. This man's sick.
PSOMAS gonna have to look out for that.
This is definitely a classic battle. Strength versus speed.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of perhaps the Flash versus the Hulk. Yankee's got Nick in the corner there, and what a shot to the mouth. Just like that, one punch has got Nick reeling here.
Yeah, I don't see him smiling anymore.
That smile, that $1 million smile is gone, I'll tell you that. What's Yankee setting up for, bouncing off the rope?
And that big boot. You know what I noticed, Arnold?
What's that?
This man, he always starts this match with the vest on, right?
That's correct.
Then takes it off.
It's immediately off now.
Why not just come and take it off, or not just wear it at all?
I think it's some type of protection. I don't know. I can't tell.
So then keep it on.
Don't think he... I don't know. I'm not Nick Somas. I'm Arnold.
He's got Yankee in a headlock right now, but oh, man.
Big back suplex.
Dropping him right on his head.
We got a count. And it's 2.
Nick Somas, definitely, he's got resilience to be here in round 3 right now. I gotta give him that credit.
Yeah, he came this far. What do you think? What can he do to get this win over Yankee the Difference Maker? Do you have any keys to victory for Nick?
Stab him in the ear.
He'll get disqualified.
What?
How can he advance that way? You can't stab a man in the ear, Johnny.
Fine, who's gonna disqualify him?
The ref.
So stab him in the ear.
Goodness gracious, that's not how you're going to become king of the yard. We got a kick out there by Yankee.
You're not gonna keep this man down. This man's the size of a grizzly bear. God damn it.
That's the way you say
In
it.
hibernation.
Oh, yes. He hit that drive-by.
You're gonna have to keep doing this if you're Nick Somas. You gotta stay on him.
I think he's listening, Johnny.
You better be listening. Ray Johnson's got the advice. And now with Nick Somas up on the top rope with the cross body.
Cross body to Yankee.
Taking him out.
Very nice, Nick. One of the best high flyers in BYW today is the Iceman.
But Yankee, just like that. That's why they call him the difference maker.
Just launched his ass into the ring.
This man's got strength. In case you're blind and you can't see for your own eyes, this man's big as a house. He's powerful.
Yankee is one mean dude. In and out of the ring.
Yeah, I've heard stories of him out of the ring being very mean.
Yeah.
There's one story involving a mailman as he drops Nick on his head.
Big suplex. Got a 2 count there.
You ever hear the mailman story, Arnold?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
I'll tell you about it later. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, I bet. Okay. We got another cover here. Nick hanging in there. I know if we see Yankee in the alleyway, you wouldn't look at him cross because you know he'll break your face wide open.
Look at him. God damn. I'm just gonna turn my back and run the other way.
Yeah. That was, he's going for the muscle buster, is it?
Looks like he's going for it. He's got him up. He hits it. He hits the muscle buster.
Nicely executed.
But Nick Somas somehow kicking out, getting his shoulder up.
All right.
This man's showing fight.
Yes, he is. Yankee just slapped him. He is so mean.
But Somas with the kick out of nowhere.
He got the big man down. Can he win? Nick Somas. Oh, man.
Takes more than that. A lot more kicks.
Go ahead, stay on him, Nick. Stay on him.
Stab him in the ear. He's up top. But Yankee rolls out of the way.
Missing that elbow. Oh, no, that's not what you wanted.
Oh,
God. I felt everything shook in here.
I don't know how he kicked out of that one.
Sit time.
Dropped a truckload on him.
We got a replay here of that muscle buster by Yankee.
How Nick Somas kicked out of that, I'm still wondering. The heart, the determination.
Yankee just threw Nick out like yesterday's lunch.
Yesterday, you think this man ever threw out lunch? Never. He's taking lunches.
Just drove himself Right into Nick with that suicide dive.
This man is agile. He's uncharacteristic of a big man. And oh my God, no, not again. Through the bottom rope.
Good Lord. Yankee can do it all, can he?
I don't know how this man does things that you don't even see cruiserweights do.
That's why he's the difference maker. BW's own. We're proud to have him here with us, despite his actions.
Yeah, he's a miserable mofo outside the rope. Nick Somas, he's got that opening, those kicks.
That's how you do it, Nick. That's how you do it. Take it to the big man.
He's got him. He's got his head. He's beating his head.
Nick in there, he's fighting for his life to advance.
And that huge guillotine leg drop. That could be it, Arnold.
We got a pin. No, sir, not today. Perhaps not yet.
Not yet, not ever. I don't know what you have to do, aside from stabbing this man in the ear, what you have to do to keep him down.
I'm telling you right now, he ain't gonna get no stab in the ear. He can't do that. What is he? He Charlie Tiger bringing a knife to a fight.
See, Charlie Tiger had the right idea. And a second Pele kick.
It's working for him. It's got Yankee reeling here.
Don't fix what ain't broke, bud. Oh my God!
What a back body drop over the top onto some men, civilians on the outside.
These fans here, they just came to watch the show. They didn't expect people to be flying out of the sky and landing on top of them.
I think Nick's head met the ground too.
He ain't moving.
Yankee might win this thing by count out, y'all.
Come on, baby.
The ref's counting.
3.
That was too sweet.
That's it. Yankee could be celebrating very shortly.
Yeah.
He already is.
Yeah. You think you're better than me? Huh?
Yankee think he got this in the bag here, and that may be the case. But Nick made it in before the count of 10.
You long enough to pretty boys will fuck.
Somehow.
Get your ass up. This is Newburgh.
And a pop-up powerbomb with authority.
Vicious sit-down pop-up powerbomb.
And it's over. Yankee, the difference maker, picks up the win and is going to the semifinals.
With authority, Arnold. Nick Somas did all he could. Came up just short. And this behemoth of a man, Yankee.
I know you'll pick his shadow grim. I heard you say it before to win this thing. But I gotta say, Yankee, the difference maker, is the one that's gonna become the first ever king of the yard.
We'll see, Arnold. We'll see. Our next contest is VTW champion Dustin Reagan going 1-on-1 with GOAT Cameron Jackson.
The BTW programming has been temporarily suspended. Welcome to Cameron Jackson Entertainment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing
16.
He is the brother man with the master plan, Cameron Jackson.
Jackson got those hands taped up because he knows he's going into a war with the man of war. I can't wait to call this one here. There is only one. CJE. Cameron Jackson.
Interacting with the crowd, and they're loving it here at the Saunter House.
I wonder if he's got a masterful plan to try to put away the sickness.
I ain't got nothing. Y'all just like us holy.
Dustin Reagan.
Brother can't even get no
Fans jump up for Cameron Jackson. They love him like Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
Maybe more.
Representing BTW Wrestling in Detroit.
But they love this man too.
World Heavyweight Champion, the Sickness, the Final War, Dustin Reagan.
Fan favorite right here as well. The face of BTW. Dustin Reagan is ready for battle. He's ready for war.
I was just gonna say that, Arnold.
I caught you there.
Oh, you see on his back? He's got 17.
Oh, you kidding? She doesn't. Yup. Oh my God.
And blind. Arnold, you gotta get a new prescription of glasses, I'll tell you. You're missing so much, damn it. You're lucky you got Johnny Johnson by his side.
Thank you, Johnny.
This man, Cuddy, and Cameron Jackson, he sees it. He knows. That's a direct shot. There's all due respect in this tournament. Everybody's got respect for everybody else. There's also a psychological factor in wrestling. Dustin Reagan's definitely getting inside of Cameron Jackson's head right now.
And there's the bell. CJE. Dustin Reagan.
You ain't stretching me. I'ma stretch you. I can out wrestle you. Arm style.
Well, that's certainly an interesting strategy.
And Dustin meeting them on down there. We got an arm wrestling contest right here at the King of the Yard. You never know what you're gonna see, folks, here at the King of the Yard and with Cameron Jackson.
Cheating. He's trying to cheat and still not even able to pull him down.
Who's gonna win this arm wrestling contest? He's got his feet on the rope and lost. Is that an omen to come, Johnny? Is Dustin gonna defeat CJE?
You know what?
He just proved that he's stronger than him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but this is just an arm wrestling contest.
You a real champion, ain't you? No more. 1, 2, 3.
Now they got a thumb war. Y'all, I can't help it. This is funny. Cameron's got him. He's got him. He's got him. Who you pick, Johnny? Who gonna win this thumb war?
I got Jackson.
I'm gonna go with Dustin.
I've been counting.
If I win, you owe me something. I want buffalo chicken. What?
There we go. I gotta win that one.
Don't do
Damn. No, that was shiesty.
We've been saying this whole tournament, you gotta do exactly what you gotta do. It don't matter. The rules don't apply anymore. You wanna be king of the yard, you gotta do what it takes.
Fun and games are over. The attack is on. CJE in the early going here. Looking good. Got Dustin out of whack, but Dustin with a right hand. Cameron staggering up there on the top.
I think I just took your best shot.
He's finding his balance though.
I've been counting.
Oh my God!
He chopped him in midair. He chopped Dot in midair. And sent him crashing on down to the mat. 16 or 17.
Come on, he's under the rope. Come on.
He's holding him up. He's stalling.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You heard it before. All the brain rushing to the head.
14, 15.
The blood rushing to the brain. I mean,
There you go. Nice suplex by Reagan. What a cover.
Oh, God. Oh, dear God.
Are you okay, Cameron? That was a long ride, son.
Oh, just end it.
You in it?
Jackson's dazed there. definitely dazed now after Dustin's foot just got in his eyes. Jackson told him in the beginning of this thing he wasn't going to stretch him. Dustin begs to differ. Look at it.
Yeah, I'd certainly say that's being stretched.
Look at the predicament Cameron Jackson is in.
There, Dustin. Back up. Yeah. Ain't stretching me
Jackson
out.
grabbing the rope so Dustin Reagan had to break the count.
He pulls him back in the center.
Now locking it in.
I'm just thinking of pretzels right now.
He's stretching him.
Extra salt. Oh my goodness, get the cheese. Jackson needs help. He's gonna need some milk when this thing's over with. The agonizing torture Cameron is being put through. It's amazing.
This man knows all types, every wrestling hold, every stretch, every submission. He knows them all.
We got a pinfall.
Cameron Jackson.
Cameron's still hanging in this thing.
This man, Dustin Reagan, he's been training to be a wrestler ever since he was a young kid.
Yes, growing up in South Carolina. Here in Newburgh, New York.
He's had those connections, you know, it helps being the grandson of a president.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's Ronald Reagan's grandson. You didn't know that?
Oh, I did. Well, no wonder.
That's why he's so beloved by all these people here. As he uppercuts the hell out of Cameron Jackson.
Give it 16.
The elbow.
I wonder if Cameron related to Samuel Jackson. Wait a minute.
Possible.
Oh my goodness. Moving out of the way. Dustin ran straight into that turnbuckle. Hard, I tell you what.
There we go. Cameron Jackson. Hey, might be related to Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Oh
The
yeah.
first ever untrustable athlete in baseball.
Very interesting. Thank you for these facts here.
And the huge chop, that was a definite mistake.
Now everybody know you can't chop the man of war.
No, this.
You know you're gonna get that receipt.
1 second, man. I'm just, a lot going on here today. So get to order.
Cameron realizes what he has done. He hopes to go back in time and to not do it, but not to be.
Oh my God.
Stinging shot. Chop to gut.
Yeah, there's a reason why this man of war, why people fear his chops and lands far and near. He's got a reputation with those chops.
Now Dustin got Cameron in the corner. What in the world, Johnny? Don't tell me. Oh, he was going to hit him in the back with the chop, but referee didn't catch that low blow. Desperate. Oh my goodness. Desperate times calls for desperate measures, but Cameron still got that chop. And the crowd is loving it.
This has been an outstanding contest so far. Both these men giving it all they got.
One of a kind matchup.
Cameron Jackson will not go down. He will not give up. Neither will Dustin Reagan.
Hey, Dustin, what's Drew
Doctor.
about to get?
Hey, come on, give me
He's got it on his tights.
Jackson got ran into the ring post, and he's flying. He's flying, Johnny. He's flying all around. He got caught
by a cannonball. Dustin Reagan shooting that plane out of the sky.
Jackson is down. We got a pinfall. Still hanging in this thing is Cameron.
We all knew this was going to be a fight to the end. Both these men were the most highly regarded wrestlers in all backyard wrestling.
Cameron hit him with a shot to the back and another. What's he going to go for here? He's got him with a Canadian destroyer.
Dustin Reagan, though, on the outside of the ring, falling to the outside.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Jackson about to win this thing by count out, y'all.
Dustin Reagan got to get back in. But Jackson, I don't know if he knows what he's doing there.
Could have won that there.
3.
I do want to see a pinfall submission victory, but yeah.
But there's too much at stake,
Yeah,
Arnold.
that's true. I know. He's seen a bunch of shenanigans, count out.
You take a win how you can get it in a tournament like this.
Good God! Just Irish whipped him into that ring post. Hard. Dustin is out. He may be cut open. I don't know. That was sick.
He hit that turnbuckle hard. And he hit the ground. He whiplashed off that ground, off that earth, even harder.
Take a look at Cameron. He's setting up for something.
He's in a football stance. He's winding up.
Dustin, watch out!
Dustin ducks.
He moved out of the way. And Jackson hit nothing. Good Lord. Back suplex to the hardest part of the ring. Just dropped him right on the apron.
Oh no.
That miss there might have cost Jackson this whole matchup, y'all. Gave Dustin too much time.
Dustin Reagan's absolutely vicious, targeting that back of Cameron Jackson with those. First that stomp, then the knees, now the pin. But that will not be it. Not yet, at least. And now chopping down, splashing, Vader bombing.
And another one. That has got to do it.
I don't know where he's get this energy from.
You got the ropes.
Cameron Jackson got absolutely none, just enough to grab that bottom rope.
If he wasn't close to that rope, that could have been it.
Cameron Jackson. Cameron Jackson.
They're trying to reel behind Cameron Jackson.
The HNIC.
They will not give up on their favorite. They came here, they bought the tickets to see Cameron Jackson.
People came to see Dustin Reagan too.
Oh my God, they came to see action like this.
They about to see Cameron go on home. Not to be.
These people came here, they are not disappointed with the action, the wrestling that they have seen from all these competitors.
Yes, indeed. Dropping a knee. Right on the chest of CJE. And one more for good measure.
Oh, 450.
Climbing up that ring post to the top rope.
The top rope as high as he can go. But missed that third knee. Now that might have cost Dustin there. That's why they call it high risk.
Does need to go get him some grits.
And Cameron capitalized.
Grits, some slaw.
Cameron's been in there with so many BYW guys and pulled out a victory. But I don't know. I don't know if he can pull out a win on Dustin Reagan now. Not too many people beat Dustin.
Right, Cameron.
Both men back on their feet. Cameron has got him, and he's setting up for that Afro shot.
But Reagan with the lung blower. Out of nowhere with that counter. Dustin Reagan, that is it.
It's over! It's over!
Kicked out of that long blower.
Goodness! He kicked out. God, I seem to always speak too soon. Hey, I really thought that was it.
Incredible.
The finishing maneuver of the sickness, BTW's World Heavyweight Champion.
Climbing up top now.
Quite possibly soon to be King of the Yard is Dustin Reagan at the top rope. He didn't invite Cameron to the after party.
That was a mistake. You always extend an invitation to this man.
Look at the smirk, the grin on the face of CJE. He knows he's got him now.
Dustin Reagan, unfortunately, you are no longer invited to the after party at the Marriott.
Nobody can do it like the master of the Black Toe Splash. Dustin kicked out. They put away Cobalt in round one, but it ain't put away Dustin here today.
Let's put away a lot more than that. He's put away countless people throughout the years.
Oh yeah.
Cameron, don't keep crying.
Look at the facial expression on Cameron. He thought that was it. If he wants to advance, he's going to have to stay on this man. Don't let it get to you.
Stay down, man.
Cameron telling him to stay on down. But Dustin's not going to do that.
Get him out of the corner, Cameron.
This is a war. A war to become the king of the yard.
It's like Jackson just got an idea.
Get him off the corner.
He's got Reagan planted up on that top rope, seated.
Multiple shots to the face. And a chop. You can tell the energy level has decreased with Dustin Reagan. It's taking a toll, this match on him.
Cameron Jackson climbing up to the top rope, meeting Dustin Reagan on the top.
What in the blue hell is Cameron going to do with Reagan? It may cost him.
Afro shot from the top rope.
My eyes must be deceiving me. An Afro shot from the top that's never been done. Cameron Jackson wins. Holy shit, what a fight.
Play his music.
Cameron is going to the semifinals.
That was an incredible battle by both men. Dustin Reagan gave it all he had, all that was in him. And Cameron Jackson moving on.
No shame for Dustin Reagan. He pulled off some hell of a matches here in this tournament. But it's Cameron Jackson who is going to the semifinals. Cameron lifting, trying to lift up. Nice show of respect. And we're gonna see it. Oh, this is so nice. He is still a champion. He is still one of the best that has ever do it. Or done it, I should say. Cameron's giving Dustin the ring. Now that's nice.
That was awesome.
There's gonna be a party at the Marriott tonight, Arnold.
Yes, it is. I hope I'm invited.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. Johnny Johnson might be able to get you through the back door, though.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I hope so. I can't wait. But Cameron Jackson has advanced to the semifinals, defeating Dustin Reagan, and they tore it down. They tore it all the way down.
That was one of the best matches of the whole tournament so far.
I'd say that too. But at this time, I also want to thank J. Joker's Design, the man who created so many nameplates, so many match cards. They're so extraordinary.
Excellent!
And we want to thank...
Phenomenal!
Thank you, J. Joker's Design. Justin, thank you so much for all that you do. Your hard work has been proven and it shows for everything that we display. So thank you for doing that for us.
You're the man. Anytime you want some coat, you hit up Johnny Johnson. He'll share some, half price.
Don't give him that madness. Don't give him that.
Don't tell me what to do, Arnold.
At this, so let's talk about what's up next.
Yeah,
How about it?
that's your damn job. Do it.
Okay. So up next, it's going to be the young shooter, BWS champion, Jordan Oliver, will go one-on-one with the center, VTW's ZAKK Daniels. First time ever clash between two amazing performers and athletes. And we're all about to see it right now.
Oh, it's gonna be excellent. It's gonna be excellent. Get to it.
Following contest is set for one
Man's got some fresh new gear.
Yes, but what condition is Jordan Oliver? After everything he's been through in this King of the Yard tournament, the bad sun, Drew Hood all targeted that leg of Jordan. It's definitely going to play a factor in this matchup, John.
It'll play a factor. He'll shake it off, and if he goes down, go down. At least it's a fresh new gear. Look at him, Arnold.
Sensational.
Man looks the part. He is the part. BEW champion.
Newberg's favorite song.
Where's the belt? He couldn't be bothered to bring the belt with him?
I heard he got it at home on a pedestal. That's at least what I heard. But here comes his opponent. The center. The prestigious Mr. Best in the Yard. It's ZAKK Daniels.
This man has a real serious look on his mug right now. He's staring across the ring with that icy heart of Jordan Oliver. These two men about to have one hell of a battle.
ZAKK had some pretty damn good matchups, first with Phoenix and then Ellis Taylor. We know just how good he is, but is he good enough to stand toe-to-toe and take down a young shooter? That remains to be seen.
We're about to find out. These two men are about to lock up. They shake hands. They exchange pleasantries. But now they're about to get it on. ZAKK Daniels taking a quick advantage.
Got that wrist lock in.
But Jordan Oliver, you know this man's a veteran in his short time on this earth, and he's got skills.
Nice arm drag there by Oliver.
is sensational.
You talk about two of the best that BYW has to offer, you think of these two.
Absolutely. Jordan Oliver now showing why he is the sensational one. When Zach Daniels
Got that wrist lock.
This man Zach Daniels having arguably, people have been saying the best matches in each round.
Without a doubt.
And that patented, I've seen him do that a couple times, that tabletop trip up. I like that move.
That leg is bothering. Oh, look at him. He's bothering him.
He's shaking it off. He's shaking it off.
Nice shoulder block there by Jordan.
Up over. With that knee, you see the first signs. And Zach Daniels, very smart targeting that knee. That's what you have to do, Arnold.
Yes, sir.
But Jordan Oliver, you've seen in the previous 2 rounds, he will fight. He will not go down. He will not let that knee deter him from moving on in this tournament.
Got slugging out here on the outside. Oh my God!
Jesus.
Jordan landed on his head, right on the outside, right on the ground.
He ain't moving, Arnold.
The earth.
Oh, he twitched. I seen him twitch.
Zach, get him back in that ring. This could be it right here.
He dropped him right on that earth. Let's see the replay of that. Slow motion. Spiking him. God almighty. There's an indent. Somebody needs to go over and fix that divot in the grass.
Probably a dent in Jordan's head.
What do we pay these refs? Steven Adams, that's your job. Check this man out. Probably got blades of grass embedded in his skull, but still fighting it off. But Zach Daniels, quick as a cat, meeting him with that forearm.
Zach on the top of the second rope here. Jordan meeting him up there and caught him. What a kick to the jaw.
He grabbed that knee though. In pain, lots of pain. Every time he does one of those springboard moves, puts a lot of pressure on that knee. I don't know how much more he can take. But Zach Daniels with a double stomp to the knee.
Jordan couldn't even capitalize there. He had it, but didn't have enough mustard to get on up. He's definitely getting up right now after that by Zach. Double stomp. These both guys got similar styles too, John. You know Jordan hits that air Jordan.
Oh, but Jordan he tried to land on his feet, but he couldn't even do it. Normally he would just land right on his feet and hit you with some shit. But he is beat down. He is battered.
Zach with that European uppercut. Now going back after the leg.
Only getting worse for Jordan Oliver. Zach Daniels might have a clear path right now.
No matter what happens in this tournament, Jordan is definitely going to have to get that leg checked out after all this is done.
Oh my God. Zach Daniels checking Jordan's leg out right now.
Yeah, you said it, Johnny. You hear him hollering out in pain.
I don't know what else do you expect him to do. This man, he's had his leg worked on for each round now. That's pretty much primarily what everybody's gone after.
What's Zach going for here? He's got him. He's bringing him in for a suplex, but not to be. Jordan with the reversal. Caught him with that neck breaker.
Beautiful counter by the young shooter, landing on his feet.
Jordan has slayed so many men here in BEW, from Joseph Anthony, Shadow Graham, and Nevon McDonald. He's in there with Zach Daniels now.
Daniels lands on his feet, but Jordan with the knee, connected to the face. And then another knee, jumping off the middle rope, connected.
Very nice.
Daniels now staggering on the outside.
Looking to regroup here is Zach Daniels here on the outside. But Jordan's got something in mind, and he's flying out.
Busted knee and all. Suicide dive by Jordan Oliver. Taking out Zach Daniels.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Let's see if both these men can they get back in this ring. The answer is yes.
Jordan's on his feet. Zach is on his behind. Jordan with a springboard. What? He was going for something, perhaps a moonsault.
That leg just has absolutely nothing left. It's done. Put it on ice. Cut it off. Do what you gotta do.
So many men target that leg in this tournament. It's coming into play. Zach, like a predator now.
That leg's gonna be looking at black, blue, purple after this one. Priority is.
Jordan is unconscious. At least he looks like he ain't moving. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be over with here.
Too much pain on him. Too much pain.
Wait a minute. Oliver, he ain't giving up yet.
My God, fighting out of that crab.
The strength of a young shooter.
He summons it from somewhere. And they're ducking those strike attempts, but the Pele kick by Zach Daniels. Incredible, Arnold, incredible.
Like you would say, Johnny, that might be all she wrote. After that, the Pele kick.
That was sensational.
We got a cover. Oliver still hanging in there, still fighting. There's no quit in this young man. Jordan right now, he's fighting everywhere in the indie circuit. And still coming to BYW, doing his thing, facing the best that BYW has to offer.
Zach Daniels coming all the way, halfway across the country to be here. That's dedication.
Yes, it is.
Both these men, they know what's at stake. And oh my God, Zach Daniels, that could be it. All he has to do is cover Jordan.
The brain buster that was.
A brain destroyer.
Yes, indeed. He didn't go for a cover, though. He got an Irish whip into the corner. Ducking that clothesline is Oliver.
Daniels ducks.
We got a nice sequence here.
They're ducking.
Neither man can get the other.
But the kick by Daniels, finally, and the double clothesline.
Both men are down.
Absolutely incredible sequence of action.
What a hellacious collision that was between both of these incredible stars.
Take you back to that brain buster. Absolutely folded him in half, busted his brain.
Surprised I ain't seeing his brains all over the canvas here. Good God.
Give it time, Arnold. Give it time.
The match is still raging on.
Both these men able to make it up before a count out. Jordan with a kick and an elbow.
Here comes Newberg's favorite son.
He's coming back.
Go ahead, J.O.
The rope and the DDT. The DDT.
A tornado DDT by the young shooter.
If you lose, I lose money.
Come on, Oliver. Pull him. There it is. He's got the pin. And Zach kicks out at the count of 2.
Somehow, I don't know how anything is left inside that head of Zach Daniels. He was dropped right out of his brain. Somehow kicking out.
It's amazing. After everything both these guys been through. In round 1, round 2, then round 3. Pulling out all the stops to advance.
And Daniels with those kicks. But Oliver, Spanish Fly.
He got it. He got all of it, damn it.
But Daniels not taking the loss. He will continue to fight.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. There ain't no quit in the center.
None whatsoever.
I can't tell you who's gonna win this match. What an amazing battle this has been. Goodness. What a shot by Jordan. And he's setting up for something.
Daniels rolls out of the way. But the kick by Oliver.
He got him. Oh, he was over that double knee.
He caught him.
He caught the knees.
And now he's got him into that STF.
Will Jordan submit?
He's got him in it.
Jordan taps! Jordan taps! ZAKK Daniels is going to the semifinals!
Oh my God, that was incredible! What a match! What a match, Arnold! What a way to start off!
Very good.
That was absolutely incredible.
My goodness, I tell you what. All the props and respect to Jordan and ZAKK for a hellacious bout. Hurt leg and all. Jordan, you definitely gonna have to get that checked. But he did good, didn't he, John?
Absolutely sensational. Right now, this is the man going to round 4 to the semifinals. Up next, we got AK-47 versus BEW's hardcore champion, Shadow Graham.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall.
All right, now let's get it going. Here comes the assassin of KBW, AK-47.
Everybody's singing his theme here, Arnold. Serenaded him on the way to the ring.
He had me singing it too not too long ago. One of the best themes in BYW today. But you gotta think, how's AK's head after that shot from Nevon McDonald at the end of his match with Johnny Reed in round 2?
I'm not really sure if his head's ever been right, but you know, it's definitely downgraded from the time he began this tournament. Beat up a couple times, still found a way with all that talent to make it through. He's got the test of the ages right now, going up against this man.
I'll testify to that.
You might have to, Arnold. You might see a murder today.
You already seen what Shadow Graham did to Aaron Jones in round 1.
What about the Evan Blake?
Oh yeah. And now he has his eye glued on to AK-47.
He ain't blinked yet, Arnold.
You can feel the tension. You can cut it with a knife.
Arnold, you remember who my pick was to win this tournament?
Yes, I do. You said Shadow Graham.
You goddamn right.
AK looking pretty good though.
Got the rap from all raps here. Steven Adams. Here to call it fair and square.
I love Steven, but we got a lockup here.
Shadow Graham with a clear power advantage in this matchup.
Backing AK into the corner.
AK gotta eat more steak.
And here we are again. Shadow with that wrist lock. Got some nice wrestling going on in this early going.
Pressure being placed on that wrist, but AK-47 countering into a wrist lock of his own.
You want that? No.
Like he might snap that.
Oh yeah.
Shadow Grim, he's a big boy. He knows his wrestling. That's for sure.
Nice takedown by Shadow Grim.
You want that? You want to give up?
He also is an amateur face painter, Shadow Grim.
Oh yeah. Look, he got it wrenched in tight. And AK with a huge drop kick.
Catching Shadow off balance.
And
off
by
guard.
Yeah, by surprise. Oh, Shadow's had enough here.
He's not gonna toy around with this man for a long time. Shadow knows the goal. He knows how to get there.
Get him off the corner.
He's gonna beat this man to a bloody pulp.
We like to call Shadow the butcher of the slaughterhouse. And for good reason.
Absolutely. Jesus.
Just, what was it, a gore-like spear?
You show. Now he's just whipping him into the corner.
Big Irish whip.
Man's gonna be black and blue in the morning, but AK somehow reversing the momentum and then splashing into the corner on top of Shadow Grim's face.
Shadow's down.
Come on, let's go.
AK applying the knee. Dead into the throat of the hardcore Enigma.
Batman logo right to the nose. Saying you can see this, you know who I am. AK-47, god damn it.
And he's different.
That's for sure. We've established that. And Shadow Grim with a drop kick right to that different knee of this man, AK-47.
That's what I love about Shadow Grim. He always has a plan. And he takes advantage of it. He knows what to do. And to take down his opponent.
Someone get the spatula. He's flat.
This man, he always comes to the ring. He does his homework. He's got a game plan. He's been given the assignments from the teacher. He's got all A+. He's going to work on that knee. The strategy he's seen throughout this tournament with Aaron Jones. He used it a little bit against Evan Blake.
Oh
Get him
yeah.
off the corner. Let's go off the corner.
He's been successful.
He's seen this. He's done this before. The power. Referee Steven Adams breaking it up.
Big uppercut. Your pick Mike got this, man. I'm telling you, Shadow Grim's been looking very impressive. More so than a lot of other guys.
And then that big kick again. Kicking that knee. Trying to snap it in two.
Shadow's physically dissecting AK-47. What a hard right hand.
Give this man the crown, Arnold. Why are we even still here?
We still got plenty of more to go here. This is only the semifinals, Johnny.
But we already know the result. This man Shadow Grim just ring the bell.
We got a cover. Nope. AK still hanging in there.
He's tough, I'll give him that. He's resilient. This is one hell of a matchup.
Couple shots, 3 shots to the gut.
He's fighting back. He's not giving up.
He's going to fight for his life in this one with Shadow Grim.
And then that huge forearm right to the throat. But Shadow Grim.
What a lariat!
Decapitating AK-47.
Shout out to Larry Fishburne and BYW. Shadow Grim looking good. What's he got on his mind now? Good God. Big suplex. Could this be it?
AK-47 somehow staying in this one. Shadow Grim's gonna have to continue this beating.
And trust me, he's gonna do just that.
And and enjoy it.
Oh my. Shadow Graham. Whoa, big boot to the face.
That was necessary by AK-47. See if he can take advantage of this opening with an enziguri. Fucked up looking step up enziguri.
I don't know how much he got of it. And it's not enough to take Shadow Grim down.
Just could have got a little bit more on that one. He might have had it.
You don't want the pinball? No.
AK. Hobbling, trying to get up to that second rope.
That leg bothering him though.
And the kick. The counter by Shadow Grim. Right to that knee.
I think he was going for the headshot off the second rope, right?
He was.
That's what I thought.
He was going for the headshot. But the wherewithal of Shadow Grim to kick the knee of that leg.
Shadow Grim said,
That's the kind of man you're dealing with, the type of smarts Shadow Grim possesses. This man might not even be able to deliver a headshot anymore.
Taking chops. Nice edge chop in the corner to AK's chest. Now, Shadow setting him up on the top rope.
AK-47 straddled across that top rope. And the chops laid in by Shadow Grim. And the step up, the jumping kick. Whoa! By Shadow Grim.
Whoa, my goodness.
Fighting off Shadow Grim is AK-47, pushing him off the top.
What's he going for here?
Could be going for it again, Arnold. He goes for a splash.
Splash off the top. A different splash.
Special ed splash, Arnold. Shadow Grim ain't getting taken out by that.
This match continues. Shadow Grim.
There it is.
He got him.
There it is. That leg lock. That knee bar.
Remember, Shadow has been targeting that leg. Will AK-47 submit?
The pain this hot man must be in right now. Shadow Grim beating on that knee. AK-47 refusing to quit.
Very nice. Shadow Grim found that target. And putting in that work.
Back of him. The abuse this man has suffered throughout this match, especially his knee.
There may be nothing left in the tank of AK-47 as Shadow Grim has got. Oh my goodness! Oh, this is going to be bad.
They're struggling up on that rope. Shadow Grim looks like he's going for a suplex, but nah, he can't be going for that.
Oh my goodness! The tippy top.
Oh my God! A superplex from the tippy top.
Shadow might have took out the last fight left in AK-47 with that superplex.
All over on him, Shadow. That's it.
Got a replay there. Awesome. And now in slow motion.
God, the impact is just brutal.
Both men are down.
Snap a man in half with that.
Wait a minute. Johnny, wait a minute.
What the hell?
Oh no, say it ain't so.
Are you kidding me? This sore son of a bitch.
It's my brother. It's Nevon McDonald with a guitar in hand.
This egotistical son of a bitch coming to steal the spotlight at the most opportune moment of this match.
These fans are gonna riot.
They're throwing their trash at him.
He's one of the most despised men in BYW today, and this crowd hates him.
He's coming. You've seen what he's done to AK-47 the past couple matches.
AK's distracted.
The Shadow Grim picks him up.
The Soul Taker.
What? Oh my God!
Headshot. Headshot.
No!
It's over.
Shadow Grim, no!
Shadow.
AK-47 wins.
Shadow's eliminated.
You messed up, boy.
AK-47 off a distraction.
Now hold up now. Nevon's got a steel chair in his hand.
This is enough. This is enough of this bullshit, Arnold.
Nevon, Nolan, whoever he is right now, this ain't right. And there's nothing we can do about it.
You far from home. This ain't KBW. This ain't BTW. You in New York. My world. You ain't gonna embarrass me here. Oh yeah. He's hurt.
Oh, damn it, come on now. That leg has been targeted all match long. And now Nevon, oh God, the steel chair between.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Nevon, don't do it, no! God damn it, all to hell.
This man's supposed to be moving forward into round 4.
He's gonna need some help. He's gonna need some help.
Yeah, brother.
This is a crying shame.
This whole tournament's become a joke. And this man, Nevon McDonald, the creator of this tournament, is the reason behind it.
You people got the gall to boo me and disrespect me like that when I'm the one, the reason why you're here today. Everybody in the back, everybody watching here and watching at home, I'm the reason why y'all here.
Hey.
I carried this company on my back all this time since 2012, and the disrespect and the embarrassment thanks to that man, I ain't gonna stand for it.
I never disrespected you.
So everybody need to listen up and listen to me going.
What?
Okay?
AK-47 angry for what Nevon has done to him.
Blame him.
They're trying to hold him down. Hold him down.
That did it to you. I'll be damned if you're gonna be king of the yard.
Nevon looking to turn king of the yard into buried in the yard.
Come on. If you win the tournament, do you get a
Holding him back for his own safety.
I heard he was trying to just cancel the show too for being eliminated in round
People
1.
need to know and realize it's all about me. Me, Nevon McDonald. I'm the biggest star in BYW. Not no Cameron Jackson. Not no big time Mike. And certainly not no damn Drew Hood. It's about me. I'm the king of the mountain. I'm the king of the mountain. I'm the king of the slaughterhouse. And I'm the king of the yard.
No sir, you ain't. You lost. Wait a minute. Oh my.
This can't be true, right, Arnold?
Johnny. Oh shit. Is it him? Can it be him? It is. It's the dark side. He's here at the king of the yard. The crowd are on their feet.
They were not expecting to see this man.
What is about to happen?
Oh, you thought you were gonna have a show called King of the Yard and the dark side wasn't gonna show his face? Yeah. Now it looks like you're looking for a fight.
And if it's a fight, you won't. Well, if it's a fight, you won't. Well, it's a fight, you'll get. But I'm not going to be responsible, and neither will my company, for what I will do to you here today. I'm sick of you. I hate you. I hate you.
Oh my. We're about to see a fight right here.
You know what?
An unsanctioned street fight,
There
Brad.
we have it then.
Get in there! Get in there!
It looks like it's going down, Arnold.
Nevon in the dark side. All hell is about to break loose.
It's breaking.
Right here at the king of the yard. Oh my. The bell has rung.
This is a brawl. This has turned into a slugfest. Both these men exchanging punches, trying to get the upper hand.
Nevon shoving him off. Folks, this is not a scheduled match here. It's an unsanctioned street fight, and it may be a fight to the death.
It's going down nonetheless. We know the history, the bad blood between these two men, these two rivals. And if any man was gonna come out and stop Nevon McDonald from his treachery, it was gonna be this man.
What a giant big boot, that cowboy boot of my brother to the dark side. Now he's choking him on the rope. That's patting it Nevon there.
That's classic. Straddling the back of the dark side. His neck across that rope. This could be over real quick, Arnold.
God, what a right hand. Those closed fists, they definitely closed too.
Nevon McDonald's just picking the dark side apart.
He sure is. Irish whip into the corner. Wait a minute.
Oh my good God! Dark side flying off that middle rope with a heel kick. Right to the face. Nevon McDonald.
The crowd taking it right out of my mouth. That was awesome. They cheering that was awesome, and this thing just started, John.
Grab you by your ears. No hair having mofo.
My goodness.
Darkside with a classic fisherman suplex.
Nicely executed, but only a 2 count. Got a nice slow motion replay.
Beautiful. Right to the grill piece. Mug of Nevon McDonald. We are back live. This man Darkside was shot to the face, but Nevon McDonald,
What a counter.
guillotining him over that top rope.
Yeah, that stun gun.
That was a beautiful desperation counter out of Nevon McDonald. I will give him that.
He is one of the best, I will say that. Despite his actions.
I hate to agree with you, but I do.
Oh!
God almighty!
Once again, that size 11 boot
How do you feel
of the King of the Mountains meeting the jaw of the dark side, sending him right into that steel post.
Those boots, you can see those boots. Those boots are... Jesus. Those boots are not made for stomping. They ain't wrestling boots.
Nevon is on a mission. He's been irate ever since AK-47 eliminated him, and he's been targeting everybody. Now the dark side's here. Right into the ring post.
Trying to break his back.
That ain't the first time the dark side was driven into that ring post by Nevon.
We know going back to Day of Destruction 2, these men had one of the most hellacious 3 stages of hell matches anyone's ever seen, anywhere.
How about before that, the casket match? Or the road to gold street fight? These two men absolutely hate each other. It's been going on for over a year. Nevon just stopped him right on his nuts.
That's just humiliating. He's kicking a man right in his nuts while he's down. But you're right, Arnold. The bad blood that these two men have. Oh, Darkside with a trip up.
Caught Nevon by surprise there, tripped him. Desperation move, perhaps.
Now Darkside with the knee to the gut and looking for a suplex, but Nevon blocks it.
On the outside, who's gonna get it?
Oh my God!
What a sickening thud. On the ground, the earth.
1, 2, 2.
But that will not be it.
Darkside's back gotta be hurting him.
We know we've seen this man get put through hell before. That might be enough for a normal man to stay down, but this man is something else.
Oh yeah.
Pushing him off, he pushed Novin off.
Oh!
And that disaster kick off the wall.
Very nice.
Gaining space by pushing Nevon McDonald away from him.
You said Novin before. We don't know. Is this Novin or Nevon? We don't know.
Well, the last time this man Darkside wrestled against, I guess you could call him this man, it wasn't exactly the same man. It was Novin.
It sure was. No one's gonna forget that. Darkseid was driven onto them light tubes with the last right's tombstone. Then he got fired. This son of a bitch fired him after that.
Got Nevon set up in a chair.
Nevon's in no man's land. Oh!
Darkseid with that flip, that cannonball, right into the chest.
Knocking Nevon right out of that chair. Nevon looked like he about to cry.
That was two, kid.
This has been a brutal matchup so far.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it has. Hard shot to the gut.
Who's hot today?
I'm hot.
I'm not. It's cold. It's rainy. You got the wind blowing.
My nerves is bad. That's why I'm hot. He got a fan.
We've seen this before. We've seen the Darkseid using the fan. We've seen him give Nevon a twisted mind onto that fan.
Oh yeah.
This is one of the Darkseid's specialty weapons.
Electronics.
So unpredictable. You never know what the Darkseid's gonna do. And now he's wrapping that cord around the throat, choking the life out of Nevon McDonald.
Hey, come on.
What's he doing with that cord arm?
I don't know. My brother's choking though. Goodness.
Oh, he's plugging that damn fan in.
The fan is on, ladies and gentlemen.
It's spinning. It's spinning on him.
This psychotic man is about to drive. Yes, he is. Right into the fan. Head first. Wait a minute. Nevon countered it.
Trying to put his face into that fan.
Don't do that.
Now Darkseid
Oh my
counters.
God. Oh, thank goodness.
The sense has been brought into both these men, but oh my God!
Oh no!
Nevon grabbing him by the hair and putting him face first into that fan. God Almighty!
It's stuck. The fan is stuck in his hair. Nevon's got a steel chair, Johnny.
Oh my God!
Okay. All right. Please just pin him.
Holy Jesus! It's a
He's
miracle!
out. He's completely out cold.
A hard landing. Darkseid landing on the fan.
What?
He's still in it, Johnny.
I don't understand. There's a blank expression on the Darkseid's face right now. There ain't nobody home. Why is he kicking out? How's he kicking out?
Because he's a crazy SOB. There's no giving up in this man.
There's a difference between crazy and having a death wish, Arnold. This man right now,
Jeez.
he's asking to be killed.
Them elbows, man.
And a cat.
Did you hear that?
Come on, Darkseid, let's go.
Darkseid's head is being targeted by the unbalanced owner of the company.
Got that fan again.
What? Oh, God! Right to the head.
Oh, the fan is done now.
It stopped, that's for sure.
So might be the Darkseid.
That was my house fan. You bastard.
But still, defiantly talking shit as Nevon starts choking him and beating him. That's what you gotta do to this man, the Darkseid, with pests like him sometimes. You gotta exterminate him.
That's not what to do, you pussy.
Nevon certainly didn't expect his arch rival to be here at the King of the Yard, and now he just bulldozed Darkseid right on down.
No.
My brother needs help, y'all. I mean mentally. Oh my goodness, that ring bell hammer. Darkseid already got hit with that fan. Now the actual ring bell.
My God, you heard the sound of that impact.
Look at Nevon enjoying, inflicting the punishment.
That was off a man's skull.
I'm taking my chair.
Look at you. Your blood is on my hands. And I'm fixing to have your life.
The Darkseid has been split open. His head is cut open.
He is busted wide open, Arnold.
My God, now he's carrying him. A damn sidewalk slam on the ring apron. How much more can a human anatomy take? Darkside, come on now.
This man busted open, bleeding from the head, staggering, still fighting, being taken apart.
Head just got driven into the steel post.
Just been a target. This man's been targeting the head the whole match.
The dark side is headed back to the guardrail. It's like deja vu from Day of Destruction 2.
Yes, sir, indeed.
An atomic drop onto the guardrail.
Straddled out on that guardrail.
Nevon's got a chair again. Have mercy.
This is just enough.
My brother is genuinely evil. Because of his father, he is headed to hell, is Nevon McDonald. And I don't think he can't wait to get there so he can try and take over.
Looking for something.
Darkside, please get up.
You know, he's
Oh, another right hand to the head.
now he's got these cuffs. We've seen this before. Darkside cuffed to this guardrail.
Welcome to the guardrail.
I don't know if he really needs to cuff him. Darkside's already out. He's busted open. He's bleeding. He's battered, bruised.
From your master.
What is Nevon gonna... Come on!
No! That's
Taking
just
off
wrong.
his leather strap belt. Now you don't tell me he's gonna whip him.
Yes, indeed.
Oh! This is sad, Johnny. Oh! That was even harder that time. Oh, and the third time that went to the chest. The dark side is in his purgatory.
His skin's gonna be all welted up after this.
Fuck your guardrail and fuck you.
The defiance from the dark side.
Oh, have mercy to the face. To the face, Johnny.
Better than the chop. 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 Better than the
And the
chop.
crowd got that right. Definitely more painful.
He kicked out.
I don't know. After all this, the fan being busted open, the belt shot to the face,
Darkside's fighting back.
and a super kick.
Big super kick.
I don't know where this man's finding this strength from. He may be getting it from the crowd, the energy he's drawn from these fans. But he's gaining this strength. I thought he was down. I thought he was out.
The dark side will never be the employee of the month. God damn it, random.
Into the stage, knocking it over. Knocking over the whole set of King of the Yard.
The first ever King of the Yard has turned into a human demolition derby. The stage has been taken down.
These men taking it. Remember, Arnold, this is an unsanctioned street fight. It don't matter what these men do.
King of the Yard! King of the Yard!
One of them might end up dead, in prison, buried.
Evil intentions on the mind of the dark side.
Oh my God, twisted mind.
Wait a
But
minute.
he's fighting it off with the low blow. Nevon McDonald with the low blow. And a backdrop. Back body drop on the stage.
The pain and agony on the face of the dark side is being shown here.
That's concrete he landed on, Arnold. Concrete, goddammit. With cinder blocks and nails.
Johnny, my brother ain't done. Look at his eyes. Look at
He's
him.
sick. Oh my God, in heaven.
Pile driver.
The devil in hell! He's not sane. He's trying to break this man's neck.
Hardcore.
We got a cover, that's gotta be it.
What? He may have to break this man's neck because he ain't staying down on him. He's refusing to quit.
Darkseid has lost a lot of blood. His head has been targeted. His back, his whole body has got to be aching as we watch this replay of that sick wild driver from the King of the Mountain.
Holy shit, Arnold. I don't mean to curse, but Jesus Christ. Fuck.
For mature audience only is BEW. Just pointing that out there.
This ain't for the faint of heart. We got guys dying in here for this match right now. They're trying to kill each other.
He just electric... What was it? Electric chair?
Face first right into the turnbuckle pad. And Darkseid ducks and follows with that super kick. And then tries to avoid the boot and hits another super kick.
Right to the chin.
But Nevon not going down, goes for a clothesline. Darkseid ducks. And then picks him up. And then just slams him. Drops him face first.
You gotta do what you gotta do to take the man down.
It was ugly, but it was effective.
Bacon kid, I got this.
Is kill or be killed in this match.
Not effective enough to get the pinfall, but Nevon McDonald looks spaced out right now. Darkseid finally with an advantage.
Maybe for the first time in this matchup. The Darkseid is looking good. Nevon is not.
Darkseid's definitely got some momentum, but Nevon moves out of the way. Darkseid's caught up. And then that boot. That vicious boot.
That cowboy boot of Nevon McDonald is gonna be in the rear end of the Darkseid if he don't come back from this onslaught.
Nevon rolling him out, pulling him out to the outside. We've seen this before. Oh my God in heaven. Right on his head. His whole body coming down right on his head.
Darkseid is hurt, and he is hurt bad.
Ref checking on him. Making sure his neck's not broken.
Nevon's bleeding from his elbow, or that might be the Darkseid's blood.
That's the Darkseid's blood. Darkseid's bleeding like a... What's JR's expression?
Which one?
He's got so damn many.
Look at me. I want you to look at me before I kill you.
No hate is this strong. El Kabong.
That's it. Darkseid's out cold.
He's gonna have head trauma. I'm telling you. He's got a concussion after that sick El Kabong.
He's twitching, or he might have a seizure.
It's over here. Good night. Nevon in disbelief, and so are we.
I'm speechless, Arnold. I never seen anybody kick out of the El Kabong.
Will somebody stop the damn match? Darkseid, come on. He's been hit in the head with ring bells, hammers, steel chairs, fans.
Look at his head, Arnold.
Look at a close-up, y'all.
That ain't no fake blood like some of these bitches be using. This man got busted open hard way with a fan. This is BEW. This ain't no joke. These men are brawling. All respect due to both these men. Much as I hate Nevon McDonald right now, how this tournament's turned out, how he's ruined it. Jesus, you gotta take your hat off if you're wearing a hat.
I'll take my hat off for the Darkseid. After everything he's been put through at the hands of the owner of the company, and he's still hanging in this thing. That guitar shot, all this shit been going on. Now they in the back of the slaughterhouse. Nevon's got a picket fork.
What the hell is he gonna do with the pitchfork? He's looking at it. Oh, Darkseid saving his life with that kick.
He's still got it in his hand.
And the bucket. Throwing the bucket. He said, fuck it.
Oh, no.
Now he's picking up the pitchfork.
He'll kill him.
Oh, my God. Nevon McDonald moving out of the way at the last second, saving his own life.
Johnny, I don't know if I can call this one. They trying to absolutely, literally kill each other.
I told you going in, they're trying to kill each other in this one. That might be what you have to do. I don't see the dark side, you already seen what he's been through. I don't see either of these men staying down. As long as they got a breath left in them.
Anybody gonna help you?
He is climbing to the top of the BW building, the shed. Nevon is laid out on the table.
Flying squirrel.
The dark side is up top on the roof.
Oh my God! The dark side!
The flying squirrel!
Straight through the table! And through Nevon! The crowd are yelling at the top of their lungs. BW! As we watch a replay.
The replay of the flying squirrel.
God, my head is hurt.
That was a beautiful replay.
1, 2,
I'm telling you, Nevon just kicked out of that. I'm telling you, if God built the ladder to heaven, dark side will climb it and elbow drop the world.
Somehow, Nevon McDonald got out of that one. Darkseid coming back to the ring, bringing Nevon back. His lifeless carcass.
When will the suffering end?
Darkseid's got a... That's an extra large cookie sheet, it looks like. That's a giant steel tray.
I don't know what Darkseid has in mind here, but it can't be good. Nevon, oh my goodness. Straight to the skull.
That thing is pure galvanized steel.
Nevon is in there, he's motionless.
He just took that shot right to the face. Straight to the forehead.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
This man.
I said, baby,
It's those thumbtacks.
God.
Those are thumbtacks.
They ain't cheese doodles on it.
Oh God, no. Please, no. Please, I'm begging you.
Is this what it's come to, Arnold? Is this what this rivalry has come down to?
Well, clearly so. Darkseid has got them thumbtacks on that pan.
Now he's pulling them over to that ring post, that turnbuckle. I don't know what the Darkseid's going for here. Nevon McDonald
just raked the eyes.
He had to fight off that one. His life depended on that. And now they're both up to that middle rope. And a stroke. A stroke from the middle rope.
That might be it there.
Well, he's not going for the cover.
I'm surprised he didn't go for it.
He's not going for the cover.
That might have been
Darkseid.
That's a mistake right there. Wait a minute. Reverse.
And the stroke. Nevon McDonald reverses into the stroke.
Nevon sees the tacks now. He didn't see it before. He was unconscious from that steel pan shot.
Oh, he sees it now. He is well aware. He knows what the Darkseid was trying to do to him.
It's gonna turn. It's gonna be karma.
One more stroke.
A stroke. He's gonna stroke him from there.
Head first into the thumbtacks.
Oh my God! The Darkseid. He's fighting. He's holding on.
These guys are slugging it out. Right here at the king of the yard. The dark side getting the better of it.
Oh my God, he's got him.
Don't do it, you'll regret it. No!
Oh my God!
Twist it, mine. On to the thumbtack. It is over.
Oh my God!
Praise Jesus. That is over.
The dark side comes out victorious in one of the most hellacious, hard-fought, bloody battles I have ever seen.
The dark side has fought his way back. He's fought his way through head trauma and through hell itself in this fight to defeat the king of the mountain.
That was one of the craziest finishes to a match. A crazy match in general. And how you top it with that finish, unbelievable. I'm speechless, I don't even know what to say. All these guys, these excellent competitors at King of the Yard, giving their props for what was a crazy, hard-fought battle by both these men. And the destruction is evident.
Just take a look at the carnage.
This is crazy.
That these two men have gone through. These warriors.
What the fuck just happened? That wasn't expected. That wasn't supposed to go down.
God, Johnny, I know that, for God's sakes. The hellaciousness, everything these two heated rivals put themselves through at the King of the Yard. It wasn't supposed to be a match. It wasn't supposed to go down here, but the dark side made himself known, and he took the fight to the King of the Mountain, and he's beaten him.
That's what had to be done. This man, he was trying to stop the whole tournament.
Yes.
He was fucking it all up.
Yes, he was.
It had to be stopped. A stop had to be put to Nevon McDonald, and that's exactly what the dark side did. Like it or not, you know, he might be wanted by the police after this, but he got the win.
At what price, though? Do you see his head? The blood spilling from his head, everything Nevon hit him with and targeted the head of Darkseid. Man!
But it is yet to be seen what will culminate from this, but carrying on with this tournament, we can't forget about the hellacious match between AK-47
That's true.
and Shadow Grim.
That's true.
AK-47 advancing.
Congratulations to AK for that great victory over BW's finest, the hardcore enigma Shadow Grim.
I still don't know how he did it, but he did it. I'll give him the props. He will be moving on to the semifinals. Round 4 against
ZAKK Daniels.
ZAKK freaking Sinner Daniels.
Mr. Best in the Yard himself in AK-47, one-on-one here at the King of the Yard next week. Semifinals, who else we got?
We got Mr. I said 4, round 4 before, but you want to hold this up times 4, and you got CJE, Mr. Cameron Jackson, 16, if I could copy it for a second.
Yes.
You got him going up against. See, I was calling him the game changer last week, Arnold. And it was a mistake.
Yes, it was.
This man, he let me know, he put me on notice that I better get his goddamn name right. So he is the difference maker, YANKEE. And he will be going up against Cameron Jackson in the semifinals.
You talk about a fight?
Oh, you got that goddamn right, Arnold. Hey, where the hell are you going? Goddamn Arnold leaving me in the lurch over here. Just got a phone call and took off. Alright, well, I'll take us out there, goddammit. Next week, we got the semifinals, but we also have the finals. So stay tuned. We're doing it all at once. We're wrapping it up. Goddammit. For Arnold, I'm Johnny Johnson. This has been King of the Yard. Damn it.